What's up, guys? This is ComJak here again. After one update preview, here is another. There's been a lot of changes. If you played 0.85 and you kind of got the idea of it, and hey, like a few weeks later out comes patch 0.86, you're gonna find a lot of changes have happened. So let's start with the biggest one. The inventory system was redone after it got redone previously in 0.85, but it's pretty much the same. You click and drag, you have your primary, your equipment, your grenades, your backpack, which has a weight limit out of 10. It's just so I can show you all primary weapons will over encumber you. So if you have more than 10, I don't know, pounds, kilograms, whatever, in your backpack, you move slower. Alright, so that is... the backpack is mainly for holding things like grenades. You can have a couple of grenades in your backpack. There you go. 8 out of 10. Each grenade is 4. And you can have, I don't believe you can have equipment in there because it's too heavy as well. But you can also have drops. They're rare item drops that are kind of random. There's stuff like money, magazines, Game Boys, things like that that soldiers will drop randomly, and you can find them in crates that you pick up and put in your backpack. Same as the ground, and these are your calls. Calls being mortar strikes, and later on in future releases, probably something like paratroopers, squad support, I don't know, airstrikes, napalm strikes, things like that will go there. Right now there's only the mortar, so it's not too big of a deal. Another thing you'll notice is this new system of resource points, RP right there. RP is what you will now use to buy weapons and strikes. Those mortar strikes, all strikes like that, are given by, you buy them with RP. So I just died there. So after rank 3, you will get 5 RP every so many seconds. You'll see it flash above your name. If you notice my character, he'll get a little +5 RP. That is just based on time. So every so many seconds you get 5 RP. Another way to gather RP is to sell weapons, equipment, and things like that at armories. You can also sell any of those rare items. I don't know if I'll be able to find one for you in this playthrough. I hope I do. But you can... wow, I did not realize those were enemies. But you'll see little things on the ground. I think that's a diamond right there. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but that is a diamond. I'll try and go get it. Yeah, you get things like diamonds, cigar box, cigarettes, suitcases, anything that looks kind of out of weird is something you can pick up. Alright, here is a diamond. And no, I didn't get it. But yeah, you put the diamonds in your backpack, or cigarettes, or books, or whatever. I don't know why I can't shoot. That's kind of odd. There you go. I don't know. Must have been a glitch that time. But you put them in your backpack, and you can take them to the armories and trade them in for RP. Not XP, RP. XP is still gained using getting kills. That's how you would get it. Alright, here's some whiskey. So there you go. Get a whiskey bottle for 50 RP. Putting it in your backpack does not get you the RP immediately. You have to actually take it to an armory, which is probably my next point. So I have this whiskey in my back. I don't know why I wouldn't drink it. I mean, hell. But here's an armory. This is what an armory looks like. They are unmarked on the map right now. So there's no little symbol for it. That may be added later if it gets hard to find. But yeah, you just drag it over there, put it in, and you get, boom, 50 RP to use. What do you use it on? There you go. Mortar strikes are 100. You can buy grenades, you can buy laws, you can buy any weapons. And weapons are usually pretty cheap. So I don't know, let's just switch it M16. And you can actually trade your weapon right back in. Ooh, I just got striked. It's probably going to be more useful for grenades. That's what it's more geared for, grenades and call strikes, rather than actually buying weapons, because the weapons you can just trade back in. Alright, something's up with my aiming system. I don't know what's going on. Oh. I don't know. That was weird. Apparently, maybe I think if you die while in the inventory screen, you kind of glitch out for a life. Just hit E to fix that if you got what I just got. So yeah, you can like Hey, I want a riot shield. Alright, just spend some RP and get a riot shield. Now you have a riot shield. Not a lot of good this will do me here. But yes, that is the new Armory. So, if you remember in the pre-0.86 releases, there were stashes around the world that had all the weapons for you for free. Those are still there, however, they are no longer free weapons. This is a stash, if you recall. These are instead chests that are linked to every other stash. So this stash, if I put an M16 in here and a stun grenade, which by the way you can run around carrying nothing, new feature, not very useful, but hey, let's hit E to pick them up. Then I can go to another stash somewhere around the map, anyone actually, even in enemy territory, and the M16 and stun grenades will still be there. So if you want to protect some weapons or some equipment that you can't use at that time, or you know, you just want to have a stash of grenades that you found, then you use the stashes. That's really all they're there for right now. You can put those new rare collectibles, cigarettes and books and stuff, suitcases. You can put them in there if you don't want to make the trek all the way back to a armory to sell them off. Oh boy. So yeah, they're pretty useful. And if you have stuff in there, no one else can see it, so people won't be yoinking your stuff. It's a personal stash box, so only you can access it. What I use it for, I really use it for storing MP5s, silenced weapons, so that when I need to, I can easily pick one up, rather than having to go to an armory. You don't pay to use the stash, you just have one. Alright, one other major change I need to talk about is in invasion mode. This is not invasion mode at the moment, this is just normal PvP in a single player server. Yep, nice score there. That is a sexy score. But in invasion, there have been 3 new weapons have been added. They're extremely rare. I'm talking rare to the point that I have not even picked one up yet. I saw one, it flew out of a crate and then glitched into the terrain, so I couldn't pick it up. But 3 new weapons were added to excuse me, to invasion mode. They cannot be bought, they can only be found from drops or crates. I don't know, I'm looking for them right now, I can't find them here. And they are the F2000 assault rifle, the Benelli M4 shotgun, semi-auto shotgun, and the pepper duster. Pepper duster is really a silly weapon. It is a non-lethal shotgun, something you would see at riots, things like that, riot shotgun. And what happens is when you shoot them with the pepper duster, they fall over as if flashbanged. Now you might wonder what the point of that is. The main use of that is to farm XP. So if you know when you knife people, you get a lot more XP than if you shoot them. Almost 3 times, I don't know, 2 times, 3 times the amount. Which can help out if you are kind of not leveling up as fast as you want. The Benelli M4, being a semi-automatic shotgun, is obviously going to be very useful. Without this pump action, I actually haven't used it yet, so I have no idea how it feels like. But in comparison to the Mossberg 500, I mean, that's a huge upgrade. The FN2000, as far as I know, is just an extremely accurate, overpowered weapon. Once again, one of the reasons why they are only in invasion, and not in PvP. So, PvP has not changed. PvP only has stashes and the new inventory system. But invasion mode has the 3 new overpowered weapons, and they are rare. They are super rare, and finding one is can change the flow of the game, honestly. So yes, these are the foundations. This patch is the foundation for a ton of changes that will be coming. New calls, new weapons in invasion, and we're kind of reaching the home stretch here. I mean, I know Pasek and Jack may all have a lot of other little things up their sleeves that I'm not going to talk to you about, but stay tuned is all I can say. Yes, that is it for 0.86. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned a little bit, and have a good night.